The global entertainment landscape is no stranger to monumental spectacles, yet every so often, a story emerges that transcends the standard boundaries of celebrity culture, capturing the collective imagination of millions across the world. For months, whispered rumors and intense media speculation have been swirling around two of the most recognizable figures of modern popular culture, creating an atmosphere of intense anticipation that seems to grow with each passing day. It is a narrative that combines the cinematic allure of international stadium tours with the high-stakes adrenaline of professional sports, bringing together two entirely distinct worlds into a singular, mesmerizing focal point. As the summer season reaches its peak and the collective gaze of the public shifts toward upcoming national celebrations, an extraordinary narrative has begun to solidify, suggesting that an event of unprecedented proportions is quietly being prepared behind closed doors. The sheer scale of the rumors has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, leaving commentators and fans alike scrambling for any shred of verifiable information, while those within the inner circle remain bound by strict confidentiality agreements. This growing intrigue represents more than just ordinary public curiosity. It has transformed into a cultural phenomenon that highlights our deep fascination with modern icons who define the contemporary cultural zeitgeist. Before we delve deeper into the intricate web of secrets, hidden clues, and exclusive confirmations surrounding this monumental occasion, consider taking a brief moment to subscribe to our channel to ensure you never miss any exclusive updates, breaking investigative reports, or deep dives into the stories shaping our world today. To truly understand the gravity of the current situation, one must look back at how this remarkable journey began, tracing the steps of two individuals who have dominated their respective fields with unparalleled success. On one side, we have an artistic force whose songwriting has served as the emotional soundtrack for an entire generation. A visionary creator capable of selling out massive football stadiums for multiple consecutive nights while single-handedly boosting local economies across the globe. On the other side, we find an elite athlete whose physical dominance, charismatic leadership, and championship pedigree have made him a household name in the realm of professional sports. A figure celebrated for his standard of excellence on the field and his vibrant personality off it. When these two distinct trajectories collided, it was not merely a meeting of two individuals, but a cultural fusion that instantly captivated global media, creating a narrative arc that felt almost too perfect for reality. Every public appearance, every shared glance in a crowded stadium luxury suite, and every subtle nod in media interviews became a subject of intense analysis by millions of dedicated observers worldwide. This overwhelming attention created a unique paradox, where an incredibly public relationship had to be nurtured within the highest echelons of privacy. Hidden away from the prying eyes of paparazzi and constant media scrutiny, as the months progressed, the public fascination only intensified, fueled by the sheer contrast and unexpected harmony between their two worlds, leading many to wonder what the ultimate culmination of this high-profile romance would look like. The answer, if recent insider reports and industry murmurs are to be believed, is an event so massive in scope and so grand in execution that it threatens to eclipse any celebrity gathering seen in recent memory. Whispers from reliable sources within the entertainment industry suggest that the chosen venue for this upcoming celebration is none other than Madison Square Garden, an iconic arena nestled in the heart of New York City. Known historically for hosting the most legendary concerts, historic sporting events, and cultural milestones in human history. Choosing such a massive and historically significant venue for a personal celebration is a testament to the sheer scale of their social circle and the profound impact they have on modern society. The choice of dates is equally deliberate, centering around the highly anticipated July 4th weekend, a time when the entire nation pauses to celebrate. Providing the perfect backdrop for a gathering of monumental proportions, the logistical undertaking required to organize an event of this magnitude at Madison Square Garden during one of the busiest holiday weekends of the year is almost incomprehensible, requiring months of meticulous planning, elite security coordination, and absolute discretion from hundreds of working professionals. The choice of this specific venue immediately sparked a wave of speculation regarding the sheer size of the guest list, as the arena can comfortably accommodate tens of thousands of people, suggesting that the event will be anything but an intimate, private affair. In past media interactions, hints had already been dropped with playful jests, suggesting that the gathering would be absolutely huge. jokingly implying that anyone who had ever shared a casual conversation with them would likely find their name on the prestigious invitation list. What once seemed like a light-hearted exaggeration now appears to be transforming into a tangible reality, as industry insiders hint at an invitation process that spans multiple continents, uniting top-tier talent from the worlds of music, cinema, sports, and fashion. Despite the growing mountain of circumstantial evidence and the palpable excitement building in the air, an ironclad veil of secrecy continues to surround the entire operation, with organizers and potential attendees maintaining an absolute wall of silence. In an era where social media posts and instant communication regularly compromise the privacy of high-profile events, the level of discretion maintained around this midsummer gathering is nothing short of extraordinary. Further heightening the sense of mystery and intrigue, the public is left to piece together a complex puzzle, using only the smallest fragments of confirmed information, analyzing scheduling conflicts, sudden travel arrangements, and cryptic statements from close associates. This deliberate silence has not dampened enthusiasm. Instead, it has amplified the narrative, turning the upcoming July 4th weekend into a highly anticipated cultural focal point where the worlds of stadium pop and professional sports excellence will finally converge in a historic display. As we stand on the precipice of this rumored spectacular, the first definitive details have slowly begun to emerge through the cracks of this formidable wall of secrecy, offering a tantalizing glimpse into the star-studded reality of the guest list. While hundreds of names remain fiercely guarded secrets, a select few high-profile individuals have emerged as confirmed attendees, providing a clear indication of the elite caliber of the gathering. Among the first confirmed names is a prominent figure known for her ethereal musical talent and distinctive style, a close confidante who has shared many milestone moments with the central figures of this story. Her presence alone hints at the deep personal bonds that underpin this massive event, suggesting that despite the grand scale of Madison Square Garden, the core of the celebration remains rooted in genuine, lifelong friendships. Furthermore, speculation is rife that she will be accompanied by her partner, an internationally acclaimed actor celebrated for his enigmatic roles in major cinematic franchises, adding an extra layer of Hollywood glamour to an already dazzling lineup. In addition to this cinematic power couple, another pillar of the modern music production landscape has been definitively confirmed to attend. A brilliant creative force whose collaborative work with the world's biggest artists has redefined the sound of contemporary music. Known for his eclectic style and deep-rooted loyalty to his creative partners, his attendance ensures that the gathering will feature the ultimate inner circle of artistic genius. Accompanied potentially by his own highly accomplished partner from the world of acting and fashion. These initial confirmations represent just the tip of a massive cultural iceberg, offering a brief look at a guest list that promises to be a definitive directory of modern stardom. As the countdown to the July 4 weekend begins, the tension continues to mount, leaving the world to wonder what other surprises await inside the historic walls of Madison Square Garden, and how this grand tale of music, sports, and romance will unfold in its next highly anticipated chapter. The atmosphere surrounding Manhattan as the midsummer heat sets in is electric, filled with a palpable sense of historical anticipation that stretches far beyond the usual seasonal excitement of the city. Madison Square Garden, a towering monument of architectural marvel and cultural significance, stands at the epicenter of a massive logistical operation that has completely taken over the local entertainment production community. To stage an event of this magnitude within a venue that has witnessed everything from iconic championship boxing matches to legendary multi-night musical residencies requires an unprecedented level of structural transformation. Engineering teams, elite interior designers, and high-security personnel have reportedly been working in rotating shifts, quietly bringing in tons of specialized equipment under the cover of darkness to avoid the constant gaze of onlookers. The historical significance of the arena adds an undeniable weight to the proceedings. This is not just a venue choice, but a deliberate statement of cultural dominance, ensuring that every square inch of the massive space reflects the artistic and athletic legacies of the couple. This level of preparation has triggered an intense wave of curiosity across the city, as massive transport trucks and specialized event staff begin to gather around the perimeter of the legendary structure as the physical space undergoes its secret transformation. The sheer reality of the guest list is beginning to cause waves of anxiety and excitement throughout the entertainment industry, turning the event into a high-stakes social gathering. The tension is rising not just among the fans who are desperate for a glimpse inside, but among Hollywood's elite, as an invitation to this specific July 4th weekend has quickly become the ultimate symbol of social status. Agents, publicists, and managers across Los Angeles, New York, and London have spent weeks navigating the complex social waters, trying to manage the tight-lipped security protocols implemented by the couple's core team. The strict non-disclosure agreements distributed to everyone involved, from top-tier celebrity guests to the catering staff and audio technicians, have created a fortress of silence that few dare to challenge. This extreme operational security has only served to heighten the competitive tension within celebrity circles. As the realization sets in that this gathering will bring together an unparalleled concentration of global influence under a single roof, within this environment of absolute secrecy. The confirmation of specific high-profile guests allows us to begin mapping the true scale of this historic gathering, revealing a network of deep personal and professional connections. The confirmed attendance of a multi-talented artist and close personal friend highlights the deeply rooted loyalty that defines the inner circle of this relationship, showing that personal bonds take precedence even on the grandest stages. Her career, which spans across alternative music, modeling, and cinematic performances, mirrors the eclectic and genre-blurring nature of the event itself, embodying the artistic spirit that will undoubtedly dominate the evening. The strong probability that she will be joined by her partner, a critically acclaimed global film star known for his transformative performances in major blockbusters, elevates the cinematic profile of the guest list to extraordinary heights. This blending of independent musical artistry with Hollywood royalty sets a distinct tone for the gathering, suggesting that the event will serve as a massive crossroads for diverse creative industries, simultaneously. The definitive confirmation of a visionary music producer and songwriter brings an entirely different layer of creative genius to the historic Madison Square Garden lineup. As a primary architect behind some of the most successful sonic landscapes of the past decade, his presence is a direct reflection of the profound creative partnerships that have defined the musical journey of the bride. His unique artistic sensibility and legendary studio collaborations make him a central figure in this narrative, representing the close-knit community of creators who have supported and shaped the global pop phenomenon from behind the scenes. The expected attendance of his highly accomplished partner, a celebrated figure in her own right within the realms of independent cinema and high fashion, further solidifies the elite, multidisciplinary nature of the assembly. Their participation ensures that the event is not merely a social gathering of famous faces, but a true congregation of the most influential creative minds shaping modern culture today beyond these initial confirmations. The tension continues to build as rumors circulate regarding a massive contingent from the world of professional sports, specifically representing the elite ranks of football champions and athletic icons. Close associates from the groom's professional life, including championship-winning teammates, legendary coaches, and prominent sports executives, are reportedly preparing to make the journey to New York City, creating a fascinating cultural juxtaposition within the arena. The imagery of hard-hitting athletes sharing a space with global pop icons and Oscar-winning actors presents a unique cultural fusion that could only be orchestrated by a couple of this specific stature. This convergence of sports culture and pop stardom creates a vibrant, high-energy dynamic, transforming Madison Square Garden into a melting pot of competitive excellence and artistic brilliance. The logistical challenge of coordinating travel and security for such a massive assembly of recognizable public figures during a major national holiday weekend is staggering, requiring specialized aviation arrangements and private transport networks. As the final preparations fall into place, the media scrutiny surrounding the event has reached a fever pitch, with news outlets utilizing every available resource to uncover hidden details about the schedule, the decor, and the potential musical performances. Speculation is rampant that the evening will feature impromptu jam sessions and historic collaborations among the legendary musical guests in attendance, turning the celebration into an unrepeatable, private festival. Every hotel booking in Manhattan, every private jet flight path heading toward the metropolitan area, and every subtle social media movement from close friends of the couple is being tracked and analyzed by an army of dedicated observers. The pressure on the event organizers to maintain total privacy while managing the expectations of the world's most famous individuals has created a pressure cooker environment behind the scenes. This intense mystery and rising stakes ensure that as the July 4th weekend approaches, the entire entertainment world remains completely captivated by what is transpiring within the heavily guarded walls of Madison Square Garden. The culmination of this extraordinary journey within the legendary confines of Madison Square Garden represents far more than a typical celebrity milestone. It stands as a historic cultural thesis statement regarding the nature of modern stardom, love, and community. To fully appreciate why this grand gathering matters on a global scale, one must examine the incredible individual journeys of the two central heroes who brought these vast, seemingly incompatible worlds together. The bride's path to this historic July 4th weekend is a masterclass in artistic resilience, creative evolution, and cultural dominance. Tracking a career that began with acoustic guitars and deeply personal poetry before expanding into an unstoppable global empire. She has spent decades redefining the relationship between an artist and their audience, turning her personal experiences into universal anthems that cross generational and geographic boundaries. Her journey has been marked by a relentless pursuit of creative ownership and artistic integrity. Overcoming industry hurdles to become an undisputed titan of the global music industry, whose every creative choice shapes the direction of popular culture, equally compelling is the remarkable journey of the groom, whose path to the pinnacle of professional sports excellence is defined by intense dedication, charismatic leadership, and an unbreakable competitive spirit. Rising through the highly competitive ranks of football, he transformed himself from an ambitious young athlete into an elite, championship-winning player whose position on the field has been completely revolutionized by his unique combination of physical power and strategic intelligence. His vibrant personality and genuine love for the game have endeared him to millions of sports fans worldwide, making him a household name who transcends the traditional boundaries of his sport. When these two exceptional trajectories converged, it created a powerful cultural synergy that celebrated both artistic brilliance and athletic triumph, demonstrating that the pursuit of excellence is a universal language that unites entirely different industries. The upcoming celebration at Madison Square Garden is the ultimate physical manifestation of this unity, proving that their shared narrative is built on a deep mutual respect for each other's historic achievements and professional journeys. As the full scope of the historic event is revealed within the beautifully transformed arena, the significance of the massive guest list becomes clear, illustrating a profound network of lifelong friendships, family bonds, and collaborative milestones. The presence of her closest musical confidants, including the multi-talented artists and production geniuses who have stood by her through various creative eras, emphasizes that this monumental celebration remains deeply grounded in genuine human connection. These creative partners have walked alongside her through the highs and lows of her historic career, contributing to the sonic landscapes that define generations, and their attendance signifies a celebration of shared creative history. Similarly, the gathering of elite sports figures, championship teammates, and lifelong friends from his athletic journey highlights the deep-rooted loyalty and camaraderie that have fueled his rise to the pinnacle of football glory. This unique congregation of musical pioneers, cinematic icons, and legendary athletes creates a vibrant tapestry of modern achievement, turning the historic venue into a sanctuary where the world's most influential figures can celebrate a beautiful new chapter in complete security and harmony, beyond the immediate star-studded glamour. The enduring impact of this Madison Square Garden celebration lies in how it redefines the concept of a shared public experience in the modern digital age. By successfully maintaining an ironclad perimeter of secrecy and mutual respect during one of the most highly anticipated weekends of the year, the couple and their elite guests have proven that true privacy and genuine human connection can still exist at the highest levels of global fame. The event serves as a powerful reminder of why these heroes matter so deeply to the contemporary cultural landscape, as they embody the ultimate contemporary fairy tale of two individuals at the absolute peak of their respective powers finding a shared sanctuary in one another. As the final notes of celebration echo through the historic structure of Manhattan's most famous arena and the July 4 holiday